Over the course of one episode, we have been on a perilous journey across the Unova region. It has been hard and arduous, however we pulled through. Today, we will finally see the finale of my Nuzlocke. Everything me and my team had worked towards throughout all of these episodes has come to this. Welcome to the Pokemon Vault White Nuzlocke. If you haven't watched the last part, I recommend you do so now. There, I will explain the premise behind the Nuzlocke and you will understand what's happening. Anyway, with that out of the way, enjoy this video. After successfully defeating the first gym, I head to the Dream Yard with Chadawat and Chadweed. There, we meet two Team Plasma members, literally attacking Amuna. Since Gamer is such a nice guy and thinks hurting Pokemon is wrong, he sends in his Pokemon into a death battle with the Team Plasma Grunt's Pokemon. When the fight began, I expected the Grunt to send out a Purloin or Patrat. However, he sent out a Trubbish, aka the best Gen 5 Pokemon. I will die on this hill. After reluctantly taking down the Trubbish, the Grunt sends out more Pokemon. However, since Chadawat is of course such a Chad, we end up winning. Chadawat was radiating so much Chad energy, he actually ended up evolving into Dewott. After Chadawat evolved, the next Grunt challenged us. Yet again, I quickly took her down. Honestly, this is going way smoother than I thought it would. After defeating the two Grunts, Getz sent a force projection of himself over to her location to shout at the Grunt. And then everyone just runs away. Gamer proceeds to head to Route 3, the place where we will find our next encounter. After destroying some twins, I approach the tall grass, where I find my next Oh, I forgot he was here. Oh no, he has 4 Pokemon. Oh god. First, Sharon sends out his Staravia. The Pokemon at the front of my party was Chadweed, so I quickly sent out Chadawat, who isn't weak to flight. He's fighting type in this enhancement hack! Hey! After having a mini panic attack, I take down his Staravia in the next turn. Sharon then sends out Snivy. Not wanting to die, I send in Chadweed. Chadweed quickly takes down Snivy. Next is Pampor. I use Cut and also defeat it. Sharon then sends in Roggenrola. However, for some reason, I didn't send in Chadawat, even though he would probably resist the attacks and survive the Roggenrola. Instead, I proceeded to heal Chadweed. And this ended up happening. Chadweed saved us from defeat in the first gym, and he was a Pokemon who helped us destroy many trainers along the way to this point. He was a powerful ally and a good friend. Goodbye, soldier. You will be remembered and I will avenge you. And of course, Chadawat proceeded to destroy the Roggenrola, giving me the win. However, I was now back at square one. With nowhere to go but up, I carried on. After healing and releasing Chadweed, I got my first encounter of the route. A Seedot. A goddamn Seedot. You know what? I don't care anymore. If I lose this guy, it just doesn't matter. I know Chadawat will be there for me. I will win this Nuzlocke with Chadawat by my side. He is invincible. After catching a Seedot, I call him not a Chad, because a seed cannot be a Chad. In order to get not a Chad to be useful, I trained her on some wild Pokemon. At level 14, she evolved into a Nuzleaf, a Pokemon who would assist me throughout the rest of the Nuzlocke run. After grinding a little bit more, I headed to Wellspring's Cave, where I got my next encounter, Geodude. I can work with this. The next gym is normal, so having a good Pokemon to resist to stab normal attacks will be good. After catching it, I was about to call it Chadwayne. However, I noticed it was female, so I called it Chadudare. After healing, I walked over to the plasma grunts in the cave and began to fight. Nothing much to say here really, they were quite easy to defeat. After that, I headed down the rest of Route 3, defeating every trainer that got in my way until I reached Nacrene City, the home of the next gym. From here, you can head west, where you will find the exterior of Pinwheel Forest. Here, I get my next encounter, Krogunk, and I call him Frogchad. Frogchad will travel with us for miles upon miles, destroying every enemy that we shall come across. With our new great team member, I started training up. Krogunk will be great in the next gym, since it's a fighting type, and fighting types are good against normal. So, I challenge a preschooler to a Pokemon deathmatch, and you know, nothing wrong will go here, it's actually just a small child. Are you having a laugh? He died to a Pansage! Honestly, I actually hate Pansage now. First, he killed my beautiful Chadmonkey, and now my Krogunk! After finally defeating the Pansage and the rest of the preschoolers team, I headed to the second gym. So far today, I have lost 2 members for the dumbest of reasons. Hopefully, nothing dumb will ever happen again. N. I completely forgot that there was an N fight here. However, luckily the rest of my team are pretty powerful, so we should be able to defeat him. In the span of one episode, I lost 4 members. Enraged, I destroyed the rest of N's team, and I headed into the gym with 1 Pokemon by my side, my Chadawat, the only one who refuses to die. My morale was at its lowest when I reached Lenora. In my heart I begged for it to be a single battle, or the next best thing, a rotation battle. However, it was the worst case scenario. It was a double battle. Lenora sent out her first 2 Pokemon, Herdia and Stantler, and the sight of Stantler was horrific. I knew why it was there. I knew it would have psychic moves. It used an extra sensory against me and dealt massive damage. So, the battle turned into me exploiting the use of super potions as Lenora chipped away at my damage. I would wait for an opening and then I would attack. Eventually, after several minutes of healing and fighting, I finally took down her Stantler. However, she would then send in her Furret. At first I saw a glimmer of hope when she sent it out, although I did run out of super potions and fresh waters at that point. But I felt like I had a chance. No, of course I didn't. And just like that, the run was over. Did you really think I could sweep a trainer's team who had 6 Pokemon, while I only could go in with 1? And not only that, but this was in an enhancement hack that made the game stupidly difficult. Honestly, this ending was inevitable. Although Chadawat had fought valiantly, these events were far too much for him. This is how my first Nuzlocke ended.